What makes a town connected, and how does a community form? In Robert Putnam's Bowling Alone, he writes about the collapse and revival of American culture. Putnam believes civic engagement, how we connect with one another to change community, has decreased. He reveals that we have become increasingly disconnected from family, friends, neighbors, and our democratic structures. Putnam surveys the decline of social capital in the United States since 1950. Social capital refers to the social networks where neighbors look out for one another and engage with one another. In other words, social capital in action is a tight-fit community that keeps an eye on you, and like the motto in Cheers, everybody knows your name. Research from sociologists like Putnam and George L. Kelling show that lower social capital correlates with more crime. This theory proves true for a town such as Frederick Douglass, Illinois. Located between University and Bradley and Lincoln and First, violence is at 3.2% per 1,000 residents and robbery at 6.7%. Frederick Douglass's robbery rate is more than double the Northwoods neighborhood nearby. Why is that? In Ray Oldenburg's Great Good Place, Oldenburg emphasizes informal gathering places in which people gather between home and work. He calls them third places. In the book Great Good Place, it states that third places are where people can gather, put aside the concerns of work and home, and hang out simply for the pleasure of good company and lively conversation. Oldenburg says these are the heart of a community's social vitality and grassroots of democracy. Welcome to Huber's, a local bar or third place located on Church Street. Huber's is a place people attend daily. The atmosphere is welcoming, it is within walking distance for many, and most importantly, conversation is the main activity.
That is, it's all neighbors and good friends and cold beer, and it doesn't get any better than that.
Huber's is more than just a restaurant, it's building social capital.
And meeting people, isn't it, Bob?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all the people.
It's all about friends.
Yeah, friends.
I can drink.
Like you said, you can feel protected. Somebody's watching out for you in here.
Oldenburg shares a list of attributes that make a location a third place. Number 1, the primary attraction are the patrons. Number 2, regulars. If you enter the location, you have to see the familiar faces you've seen before. Number 3, accessibility. The location is usually within walking distance, nearby proximity, and open for long periods of time. Number 4, it is diverse. There's a mix of styles of people. You see people of different gender, races, and ethnicities. And number 5, open seating. Seating has to be able to keep people, such as tables and chairs. Oldenburg states, in order for the city and its neighborhoods to offer the rich and varied association that is their promise and potential, there must be neutral ground upon which people may gather. There must be places where individuals may come and go as they please, in which no one is required to play host, and in which we all feel at home and comfortable. And boy, did I feel comfortable. I knew this was a third place when I couldn't leave without my new friend Bob buying me a drink.
To you. Cheers.
Huber's wasn't the only third place. Northwoods had a local park where children and residents were out and engaged.
I love this park. This park's G.
Do you guys walk here?
Yeah.
It's really close. How often do you come?
Like every day. Like mostly every day. Yeah.
When interviewing locals, it was clear that the locals felt safe. In addition, they felt a sense of community.
It's excellent. People are very nice. I haven't seen violence here at all, and it's just a great place for kids.
Residents told me of their participation with the Park District, their children's involvement in Little Leagues, and the programs available for the elderly. About 90% of the residents I spoke to within these third places told me they read the local newspaper, the News Gazette. In addition, many told me they felt that their neighbors looked out for one another and that their neighbors were more than neighbors. They were close like family. The Northwoods neighborhood had significantly lower crime rates compared to Frederick Douglass. What was different in both communities? Areas to have public engagement and build relationships. Third places. In the Frederick Douglass community, homes are not intermixed with local businesses. Many franchises are located along University, but for those who do not live on the south side of town, there aren't many establishments within walking distance. The 74 Expressway is just north of the neighborhood, and people can take that to get to the Marketplace Shopping Center. As compared to Northwoods, businesses are within walking distance. The Park District engages community members, and a third place like Huber's are inside the neighborhood. After looking at data and visiting towns, I strongly agree with Oldenburg and Putnam. The infrastructure of a town does impact its crime and political involvement. I see the importance of third places and their impact on community building and civic engagement. So, next time you take a look at your town, I challenge you to look for a home away from home, a restaurant, a park, a place where you can engage with others, a third place. I challenge you to engage with your neighbors and strive for social capital. Strive to create change in your
Are
community.
these your friends?
Yeah. My name is Tiana. I'm 11.